How are you doing, guys? I thought I'm just about to leave. It's 7 o'clock. About to leave, go to Speed Weekend, watch the World Final, the 50th running off. And I got the grid sheet yesterday. I wasn't there yesterday, and it's really interesting. Really, absolutely not what I would have predicted, and I don't think many would have. So we've got 7:43 on pole position, Paul Wright. That's his first qualifying session he's ever done in National Hot Rod for the World Final. He was in last year's race, but started last on the grid because he came in via the wild card. So to stick it on pole position your first go is fantastic, and he's an excitable guy, loves his racing. Really means a hell of a lot to him, but clearly he's not feeling the pressure. Because to put that kind of lap together is pretty incredible. And then second on the grid we've got Aaron Dew, and again I think that surprised me a little bit, although he's always got good pace at the moment. But I think you just look at the quality of the field and you think, when it comes down to it, is he going to be able to put in that good lap time? And he has. So second on the grid, difficult starting position, but shows his intent. Then we've got 925 Reardon, again fantastic lap, relatively new car, really put it together there. And then number 15 Loosemore, come over from South Africa. He's done it once before, I believe, but to get fourth on the grid is incredible. So the top four, I just don't think anyone would have predicted that. And then we've got some more usual faces. So we've got John Christie, who you'd expect to be up there. You've got Carl Waller-Barrett, which, to be honest, I put my money on getting pole. Certainly top two. So I think he'll be disappointed in sixth. Yeah, so outside third row. I think he'll be disappointed with that. It's a really, really difficult starting position. And if he doesn't get any luck in the first few laps, then he's going to be struggling. However, he's the man who's been on form, and he has had a lot of luck. So he might have run out of luck, I suppose, but you never know. But he's kind of someone who's definitely a very good racer, really, really good racer these days. And if he doesn't get into any trouble at the beginning, I can see him coming through. I really can. Then we've got 174 QE, who's done a good job. That's kind of QE standard spec, being that about there on the grid, and he'll always be there or thereabouts. The car, he'll be there at the end, I think. Definitely put him in the top six, and anything can happen really, so you never know. And then we've got 261 Casey, again really tricky starting point. Again, he's always super duper in this race. He's as quick at the end as he is at the beginning. So again, it just really, I think, really depends for these guys back here of whether you can stay out of trouble and keep within sort of half a lap, I suppose, of the leaders to have any kind of chance. And there's always an incident or two. So, and then you've got some really familiar faces. You've got 115, Chris Head is, I guess that's about 10th or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9th on the grid. That's not where he would want to be. And then you've got Billy Wood on the outside, who, I would have put front row money on, followed by 17, double world champion Rob McDonald, who again, I've made the assumption he'll be on pole position. So he's way back for him. And then they keep coming, Derek Martin. We've then got Highlands. We've then got Jack Blood, So that top half of the grid, you could put sort of money on any of those winning, actually. And I think it's going to be a cracker. I really do. I've said this before, but and it often doesn't work out to be a cracking race. It can be quite dull sometimes, but I think they've got some really good ingredients here, and I wouldn't put money on anyone because I just think it's almost impossible to predict. Has Paul Wright got the speed to go straight in, lead from start to finish? I don't think he'll have the speed to pull away. And you've got so much talent around there. So I think it could be a real legendary race. I really hope so anyway, because I'm not in it. So I'd like to watch it and be entertained. So I thought I'd give a quick video, and that's my account of the grid. So I hope you liked it, and I might see you later. Thanks, bye.